Oh, I bet they love it here. Look at all these happy people. Going down to, donut shop. Go get their daily fill. Going shopping. This is the picture community. So, basically, when anyone thinks of our nation, we're just gonna have this postcard here. Welcome to New Farmville, the Real Farmville. And of course, they'll think, oh, this guy is awesome. Little will they know that they're actually gonna live here in this hellhole of a city.
Talk about...
Continuing our production. We actually brought some stuff in now. We've had some adequate time, so let's continue building. No, wrong thing. More vegetables! We need more vegetable stuff because if we're gonna produce burgers, we desperately need them really bad. Okay, vegetables. Get another farm up and running here. We want to dedicate almost the whole of this continent to agricultural purposes because agriculture is a very important part of even a capitalist society. Here we go. Here we go. Sweet.
Game saved.
Go. That's set up. That looks like it's running pretty sweet. Should I set up the pig farms here as well? Because these are actually, I think they're like pork burgers or something, because they actually slaughter pigs, not beef. A meat factory. I mean, it does say factory. And it's only -3 eco balance though, so you know, it might be workable to have the meat factories here. I could have them on the mainland. That might make sense, because I want to bring it to the mainland anyway, because to actually build this thing, the food supply I want to have my food supply factories over here on the mainland, because it's more, because these produce, you know, they do produce, you know, for pollution. Well, that's not that big of an issue. I prefer to have the food produced on site and given to the people who need it directly than have it be risked over a trade route. By having it on a trade route, like having all of our food on this island, we run the risk that our trade route will get attacked and the food won't make it to the mainland and then people will starve. Now, you might be thinking that could just happen if we send the supplies to the island as well, and that is true, but we can have a stockpile ready. Like, we could have stockpiled goods, essentially, on this land already waiting for us. And we could also set up, like, another island here and bring it over there, so if this one gets attacked, we're not completely cut off. But to do that, we will need to grow meat on this land, and we will need to produce everything on the mainland. If that makes any sense to you. It makes sense to me, but I'm a weird guy, so who knows. Where will we produce this stuff at? I mean, we could produce it here. And it actually would be more... I'm not sure if it would be more efficient. It might be more efficient if it classifies as a farm. We'll give it a try on here and see how it goes. We'll produce all of our supplies here, ship it over, have it produced here. We'll produce vegetables here, ship it over. And if it really comes down to it, we can build meat production on this island. Okay. So Farmville's going pretty well. We need to set up another area for the pigs now. Probably like down here. There we go. Sorry, elks. Clear out. Farmville is on full blow right now. You don't want to be here. We might turn you into a hamburger. Elk burger. Get the farming stuff up. For the slaughter, what they are. Oh, and one of the other reasons is we're gonna actually have to build a lot of production yards, probably. And having a lot of production on an eco island is not always the best idea. Probably actually one of the worst ideas. There we go. Set up another farm. Just keep this going. Get the slaughtering commencing. You see, we wouldn't be able to do this were we the eco guys. No, we'd be having sushi right now. Freaking sushi. But no, we, the Global Trust, we get real men's food. Freaking hamburgers. I mean, where else? Like, could you imagine not being able to watch this kind of stuff happen? Look at those pigs. They're getting sucked into the grinder.
Registering settlement of
just...
an island.
Fuck. Oh, fuck. They've expanded. I mean, that's just amazing stuff right there. We can actually build our power plant now. Probably should. I'll build it right here, kind of just off the beaten track, away from everyone. That should provide all the power we need, hopefully, once the stuff delivers to it. If the stuff delivers to it. All this food, man. So much food. All of it is going to be shipped away from this island to our production hub. Oh yeah, another reason to have it on a production island in the center here is once we send it here, we have all of our production here, we can send it to all of the other hubs. And the only way they can stop, that means they can't really starve out this island as easy. Which is important because if we get starved out on our mainland, we lose. We don't want that to happen. It doesn't matter if we lose some of our side islands. It'd be a bit annoying, but not as important as losing this place. So having our hub of production here and then shipping out to the smaller islands, probably a good idea. Of course, it's also probably a good idea to set up the islands with their own self-sufficient systems at the same time, so that if this island does get cut off by some chance, they can survive. So, like this island, for example, will probably have production of its own. We'll probably take over an island like this one over here just to build some production centers to help support our system. Probably do all that kind of stuff. In fact, we might build another food production thing here
halted.
For meats. Like have it, have the food ship here as well. Have like another settlement here for more delicious foods. Energy shortage, the Real Farmville. How are they still having an energy shortage? Oh, I forget. I didn't set the trade route up with the coal yet because we were actually out of coal at the time. Okay, there we go. Pick up some coal, not all of it. We don't need all that much. Just pick up about 8 of it per trip. And see if that's enough to power the plant. Hopefully it is. In the meantime, we actually do need to keep building more
Receiving
coal.
information about the outbreak of war between neighbors.
Receiving information about the outbreak of war. Great. This is good news for us. It means that people are at war, and we're not part of it. The more they're fighting, the more it makes us happy because they're fighting, they're not fighting us. They're fighting each other, they can't be fighting us, so it's always a good thing, really. More of you. You need to get more of everything. It's just a requirement at this point. Man. Okay, this is going quite well. Can we build some more housing? Just to finish up this city? Oh, that poor elk, man. He's just stuck in the middle. He's like calmly walking around. He's being chased by maids. I think he's like a local lord or something, possibly. He's being chased by all the maids. He must be serving servants or something. I don't know, elk. And again, maybe the elk built the Forerunner artifact. Maybe it's an elkish artifact. For all we know. I don't know anything. I don't know enough about these eco guys to know what the weird stuff they're into. They're too eco-y for me. Too eco-y for my taste, personally, but it's regardless to the point. You know, don't worry, Coal Factory. You should be getting shipments anytime now. Speaking of which, we should actually go back into that menu and set up our other route to pick up all of the pork that we produce when it's produced. It's working at 30% efficiency right now. It's not good. We're not producing enough stuff. Our ship looks like it's just arriving back here. It's brought some super flavor, which is good. Means some of the trade route is working. Okay, we're probably going to leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching.